What's going on, friends? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you taking moments out of your day to check out this channel. I appreciate it. So my thoughts on the Commanders Packers game, and I got my fingers crossed. I really hope that the Commanders can pull out the dub for us. Um, but it's going to be tough going into nostalgic Lambeau Field against a quarterback that can get hot. He's streaky, but he can get hot and he can pick you apart. But we'll see. If Jaden Daniels is Superman, then he has a bit of a kryptonite right now, uh, thus far in his young career. It seems like teams with speedy, athletic edge rushers and speedy, athletic linebackers and press man corners, he has had a little bit of a trouble with. If you think about both games with the Cowboys, uh, he did not play his best. The first game, he acquitted himself well by the end of the game and got a little bit hot, which is cool. But for most of the game, it was lackluster at best. And then if you think about the last game of the year against the Cowboys last year, Jaden was really off and struggling in the few drives he played in. And Marcus Mariota came in and finished the deal. So those types of teams, those type of defenses seem to give him a little bit of pause. And the Packers have that type of defense right now, especially adding Micah Parsons. They have Edgerrin Cooper. They have good corners. Now, one of their corners might be out, one of their best corners. So that's good. So we'll see how that goes. And I just hope it's not a repeat of last year's Thursday night contest against the Eagles, in which the Commanders were completely stifled. And defensively, I thought they played well against the Giants, very well. And I hope they can just keep that up, because they dominated. And my question is, can they cover the tight end? Green Bay likes to use the tight end to set up some stuff. And also, they have a more formidable running back. So we'll see how they play this game. I believe that Will Harris would do a good job covering tight ends. And they probably put in Tyler Owens a little bit to cover tight ends as well. So at least they're a little bit more athletic than last year. Now, Jeremy Chin was athletic, but he couldn't cover a tight end with a piece of paper. And so I think there's an upgrade there with Will Harris and Tyler Owens. But that's going to be key because you can have Trey Amos and Marshawn Lattimore, but if they keep eating you up in zones with tight ends, then it might make for a frustrating night. So I hope that's not the case. I'm not going to give a prediction because this is a tough one, and it's true what Dan Quinn said when he said that, well, they have to deal with our offense too. They have a potent offense, but they have to deal with our offense too. I kind of expect either a high scoring game or a low scoring game, no in between. And I hope it's as tight as this graphic shows. Uh, the Commanders aren't getting much of a chance, but let's prove them wrong. And one thing I will place my bet on is that JD will show up like he shows up in primetime moments. And Debo as well, Terry as well. As far as the run game, man, the Packers really stifled Knuckles and Sonic, and so that's hard to do. Detroit's run game was putrid. The when they played the Packers this Sunday, so we'll see what Bill can do. I have a feeling that they're gonna use the pass game as an extension of the run game very heavily in this game, and so I'm not sure if they're gonna carry the ball a lot in this game. I think they're going to do a lot of bubble screens, stuff like that. But again, this Packers defense is athletic. So we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. I'm going to make a pick, though. I'm going to pick the Commanders to win, to shock the world a little bit, and for the legend of JD to continue to grow. Now, I'm not picking that based on anything other than just some thoughts that I have about the game and just assessing all the variables. And I refuse to do more deeper research into my sports astrology that I like to do. So I'm just going to sit back, get some popcorn ready, and watch the game. And hopefully it's a fun game where nobody gets injured, please. And both teams ball out, but Washington takes the cake. That's what I'm looking for. What do you guys think? Who do you think going to win? And what is your predicted score? Is it anywhere close to this? All right, thanks for your time. Let's see how it goes. I'll put a little review up of the game after the game. And so come back for that if you can. Thanks. Take care.